So I finally got a chance to watch the Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover episode in Power Rangers in Space. And I gotta say, it was a good time. But before we get into all that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and join this community that was growing. As you can see, we talk about things like Power Rangers and other stuff in the near future. Nerdy content. Let's have fun. Join that community, hit that subscribe button, and show your boy some love. Alright? So let's get into this. So I knew going into Power Rangers in Space that I was going to come across this legendary episode. I used to see clips all the time on my social media. I used to see screenshots all the time. But I never knew what this episode was about. I didn't know that it also happened as early as it did into the Power Rangers in Space season. But we got it out the way. So it started out with Astronomer trying to recruit the Ninja Turtles to, of course, take down the Power Rangers. And she went to the sewers of New York City. She recruited them. And the Ninja Turtles tried to play a good guy in the beginning, and they ended up turning on the Power Rangers and they tried to take over their ship. Now, during this episode, we got to see a mixture of both of them teaming up with the Power Rangers and them going against the Power Rangers. We got to see the Ninja Turtles fight the Power Rangers, and we got to see the epic team up at the end. So it was cool with the nice interaction with them in the beginning. Show them the ships, and we already know deep down that the Ninja Turtles got a plan because they're working with Astronomer, and they turn on them, they're fighting throughout the ship, they're running. Andros was already like not really with them in the beginning. He was like, oh, I don't know too much about this. I like Andros. I got an Andros video coming soon. But anyway, they showing them around the ship and everything, and all of a sudden, they turn on them. And it's looking like the Power Rangers is in trouble. Astronomer comes in, and all of a sudden, they go through this magnetic field, and whatever powers that Astronomer casts on the Ninja Turtles, they turn good again. And we get to see the epic battle at the end. You got Astronomer and her monsters going against the Power Rangers, and then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they're fighting with the Power Rangers. It was a good fight at the end. I had fun watching it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I did have fun watching that battle. Seeing the Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers fight in space is the most wildest thing that you can think of. Just think about this. The Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles team up to fight a battle in space. What? That is like the wildest thing that you could ever think of. They're not even fighting on Earth. They're fighting in space. The two of them, it's so weird because it's just like when you think of the Ninja Turtles and you think of the Power Rangers, it's kind of like a weird mashup. You got turtles and you got humans and one person that's from space. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird when you think of this combination, but it worked because how Power Rangers come across, it's a kid's show. So they got that little campy, goofy, comedy type of fun. And the Ninja Turtles, they're kind of the same thing. So when they came together, I was thinking in my head like, yo, the Ninja Turtles can actually work in the Power Rangers universe, because like sometimes in these crossover episodes, these crossover TV shows, when they used to do it, they don't do them no more. But sometimes they kind of felt a little forced. Sometimes the characters didn't really mesh too well. But in this one, it was odd, it was outlandish, but it worked. The Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles work together. It just works. I don't know. And this episode proves it. And my I gotta say, space is cooking. Space is cooking! Space is cooking. Space is such a great Power Rangers franchise. I'm only about 6-7 episodes in, and this season is cooking. But I really want to talk about this whole Ninja Turtles Power Rangers episode because it was an episode that I was looking forward to, and it did deliver in my opinion. Now, from what I've seen a couple things online. People felt like the episode might have came across a little flawed and a little rushed and here and there, but it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't expect the Ninja Turtles to be there for the entire series. I just figured it was going to be a one-off episode. I don't know. I think something happened maybe in the comics or whatever, but I expected the Ninja Turtles to be around for 1, maybe 2. That's it. I didn't expect nothing too crazy. I don't know what happens in the future because I'm still watching this whole series for the first time. And as I go through it, as I go through in space, I am not disappointed. But with that being said, what are your thoughts on the Power Rangers Ninja Turtles crossover episode in space? I had fun. I had a great time watching it, but I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on it. I didn't want to let this episode go by. I'm deep into the season. I totally forget to talk about it because it was such a monumental moment because it's a big deal. Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. One episode in space. With this team writing it, they put on a classic episode. But what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Let your boy know in the comments section. Drop those comments, be respectful, and let's have fun talking about Power Rangers like we have been doing. Continue to show your boys some love. Yeah, it's always appreciated. It's always appreciated. But until the next video, your boy the Wildcat J Troy is out.